So, welcome back. Now, what we're going to be doing is going way back in time because the eighth grade leap includes questions that could go from fifth grade social studies all the way up through eighth grade social studies. So, we have to make sure that we cover and review all of that so you're as on top of it as you are with all the eighth grade stuff. So, we're starting today, we're going back to fifth grade, and we're starting with something called the Age of Exploration. As you read in your Do Now, the Age of Exploration is when all those European explorers went all over the world. But I really want to contrast that with another name for it, which is the Age of Death. And that's really because that exploration that the Europeans did led to millions and millions of people dying in other places, particularly in the Americas. So let's look at that. First, use your notes from the activity that you took to answer these 5 questions about these 5 explorers. See if you can match up them with what they did. Second, we're going to look at the 2 explorers we have left that you didn't see there and see what kind of people they were. They were both examples of what are called conquistadors, and a conquistador is a Spanish conqueror. The word conquer means to take over and destroy, and that's pretty much what these guys did. You can see here in this picture, you've got these guys with armor, they've got guns, they're clearly white Europeans fighting against the Native Americans, and they ended up winning, even though right here, this guy looks like he just got shanked. So the first one of those is Pizarro, and Pizarro was one of the meanest dudes in history. This is him right here, standing up, and just like we did with those drawings last week, see if you can figure out what this drawing is trying to show about the Native Americans versus Pizarro. Exactly. Look at him. He's standing up. He's looking like a boss, and you've got the Inca emperor down here, begging to him, please help me. So that's exactly what they were trying to show, that Pizarro was powerful and that the Incas deserved to serve him. So what happened was Pizarro showed up. He only had 160 guys. Not very many. This Inca emperor, Atahualpa, he had 20,000 people in his army. And so his army's marching along. Pizarro shows up with his guys, and they have some advantages over the Incas. First, they have horses, they have guns, and they have steel that makes up their armor and makes up their weapons. So these weapons are way stronger, their armor is way stronger than anything that the Incas have. So when Pizarro attacks, he goes straight for the emperor. He goes in with his horses, grabs him from all the people, and runs away with them on their horses because they're faster than everybody else. So they get away, they take the emperor, he captures him. And that's what this picture is a picture of. Once he captured the Inca emperor, he took him, and he said, I'm going to kill you unless you give me an entire room full of gold. And so what did the Inca emperor do? Of course, he gave him the gold, right? Because he's not trying to die. But then what did Pizarro do? Because he's he just kills the dude anyway and takes all the gold and takes over the whole place. What a jerk. What a punk. But that's what he did because he's a conquistador. So his job was to conquer. Second guy was Cortez. That's him right there in the middle, shanking dudes. Cortez did the same thing, but with the Aztec in Mexico. So this is an Aztec temple. This is a drawing of it. And you can see again who's supposed to be powerful, who's supposed to be weak. You've got, for one, you've got this symbol over here. What's that a symbol of? Exactly. They were showing that they had religion on their side, that they were supposed to win. God was telling them to win. You can also see what advantages the Europeans have, the conquistadors have in this picture. Right? They got those guns. They got the armor. They have the steel weapons. They're going to win. So what happens is this guy, Cortez, he rolls into the Aztec city. And when he does, the Aztec emperor gives or welcomes him in, says oh yeah, come in, you're gonna be best friends.
Right.
Can't believe you.
You're doing this.
Why? No. Why else would I be in here?
I don't